Namaste programs and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we're doing the bush trip, the second one from when the game first came out, leg 3. So we're going to start off on a heading of 111 degrees, and it says highway interchange, depart from Zadar Airport, heading southeast, and quickly you will notice a road running in the same direction. Follow it and eventually you will pass over a highway interchange, reuniting with the A1 motorway near the town of Benkovac. Let's go. Quite a crosswind. Alright, so we want to head to 111 without stalling too much. Start our clock. Wondering why we're not gaining any height whatsoever. There we go. 111. So there must be a road around here somewhere, apparently. That road over on the left there, I guess. Looking for a highway interchange. In 5 minutes and 19 seconds, or roughly. Thank you for that information. Alright, I think that's probably high enough for now. Not quite 1,000 feet, but we'll get there in a second. Get our speed up a bit before throttling back. A little squiz at this nice little town. Going to keep our heading. Don't know what's happened to the road I'm meant to be following. This one ends right here, or does it? Actually, I've just figured out that this plane just stays at full throttle for some reason. Look at these fields, isn't it? It's just amazing. Well, we're not really following a road or any kind of major road at the moment anymore, but I'll take the heading's word for it. There'll be a highway. Yeah, thank you, co-pilot. Don't need to hear that. I thought I'd turned all that crap off. Me immersion. Definitely a bit of a crosswind going on. I don't think this plane has aileron trimming or rudder trimming. Doesn't seem to anyway. I'm rudder trimming right now. Nothing's happening. Back in my real life flying days when I learned to fly, I think I flew a 172 once or twice. Mainly it was the 152. So don't remember anything about this particular plane, to be perfectly honest. That the highway over on the left there? Probably about right. We're a minute and a bit away from when we should be hitting it. Looks like a highway. Smells like a highway. Feels like a highway. It's a river. No, I just fucking around there. I think it is a highway. And so there's some kind of interchange that we will fly over. And then we change heading. That an interchange there? Not really. It's a bridge over a river. Where are you, interchange, huh? Where are you hiding? Near the town of Benvokach. I don't know, there's no town names. Is this an interchange? Could be. Could be an interchange. We're about to hit an interchange. Alright. I'm gonna guess that this thing here is some kind of interchange. If you could even call it that. Okay, so now we want 132. Okay, guess we're following the highway. We'll figure that out in a second. So 132, we'll start our clock for 7 minutes 47. Of course, we've clicked off our screen, so the plane plummets from the air. Again, don't know why it does that. If I take my hands off the controller, the plane doesn't plummet, but if I click onto my second screen and lose focus on the main screen, the plane drops out of the sky. Alright, so now we're here. Oh well, Proklejansko Jezero. Continue southeast along the road. After a while, watch for the waters of the Guducha, I'm just murdering these words today, river sluicing under the road and running southwest towards a lake in the distance, which is Proklejansko Jezero. I apologize if you are from this area. I am murdering the pronunciation. We're following this beautiful highway. Well, beautiful. It's nice and straight. Can a highway really be beautiful? Carved into the... like a scar into the earth? Well, I find them beautiful. Anything's beautiful. Anything's ugly. It's all a matter of mindset. What's that connection there? Bridge over the road from another road that goes into a... I guess the road goes through the forest there, but what's this white patch? Weird, weird, weird. Let's get back on course. Too much looking around. 132. There we go. We've managed to climb a bit too high. For some reason the plane suddenly ballooned up for a bit there. So get back down to a reasonable height and a reasonable speed. There we go. Probably need to trim down even more. I see a lake. Okay, that lake's a long way away, but I see it. Follow the yellow brick highway to the lake in the distance, to the fucking lake. It's called Proklejansko Jezero or something like that. Probably shouldn't sing. Note to self, don't sing. Look at this sunset going on here. Absolutely beautiful countryside. Look at this, just marvel in it. It's all gotten rather calm now, hasn't it? Little forest paths below, little roads, coming up to a little town here. Sun glinting off something. That's just fantastic, the way the sun glints off things like that. That just, it's just little things like that that just give it makes it feel real. Even though, you look closely enough, it isn't. It's all computer generated and kind of wonky, but it just gets the sense of it right. Look at this. Look at this little town. Look at that little castle there. That's fantastic. The little car, even though the cars moving around don't move quite right and the roads don't connect up quite right, but it just gives you the sense. And that's better than trying to get the thing absolutely spot on right and failing. Alright, nearly at the lake. A couple of minutes according to the clock. Looks like we're about on time. Still following the freeway here. River out of the lake. Presumably goes down to the sea, does it? Was that the river we saw before even, maybe? Got a bridge. That's cool. Hasn't rendered in quite right, but pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. Trying to load something. Turns out these jank bits are actually loading, I think, from the internet, rather than just graphics card issues or memory, which is interesting. Okay, so another 40 seconds or so, we should be at the so after a while, watch for the waters of the lake, and then we'll turn 159 once we hit the lake. Oh, actually the river was going, the sea's over to the right here. I thought I saw the sea to the left. It's gone completely mad, apparently. So that river's going the other way to what I thought. Alright, so this is Proklejansko Jezero. Jezero. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I think we're here, so 159. I haven't been watching the purple thing changing, but there we go, it changed. I'm ahead of it, I guess. Let's reset our timer. And so, point of interest 3, 159, Mandalina. At the banks of Proklejansko Jezero, make your way down its western shoreline over the village of Raslina. Soon you'll find the inlet for another river, Krka, running southwest. Follow it a short distance to a marina at the historic city of Šibenik. Šibenik? The oldest native Croatian town on the shores of the sea. Okay, will do. And this is a short 3-minute jaunt. So this must be the village of Rasina in front of me here, basking in the evening sunlight. Oh, actually, I'm assuming it's real time, but it isn't real time because that's the east. That means it's the morning. Ah, good morning. It happens to be sunset around, not far from here, well, I'm in France, this is Croatia, and it's about the sunset, so I just assumed it was real-time weather, but no, we're having a morning flight here on this bush trip. You learn something every day. So there's another river, yeah, so the inlet there, follow the inlet to the historic city of Šibenik. I don't know why the heading of this leg of this point of interest is Mandalina, if it's Šibenik, but hey, it's either a typo or they're different names for the same thing, or something. I don't know. Quite a large town here. Got some sort of rows and rows of well-placed houses there. Industrial area. Some kind of crap going up on the hill here. I don't know what it is. More industrial, I guess. Actually, the whole thing looks industrial. Football stadium. On the shores of the sea. Well, I'm not sure exactly. We might have to look at the purple thing to know when to turn, because it basically just... We're about to hit 3 minutes and 3 seconds, which is the estimated time. And yeah, I would have already turned because I'm above the town. So let's see when it actually changes direction. The purple line. It's probably a name for it, but I'm just calling it the purple line. I do not claim to be an actual pilot. I did get a pilot's license 20 years ago, but it was just a private pilot's license and I didn't have it, well, I didn't use it. Right, 1:51. Let's reset our clock. We're off to Uvala Marine. Head southeast following the heading towards the Adriatic Sea and a bay near the famous Bedem Bastica, site of the Wall of Ostrika, built in 1497. Amen. Oh wait, 1:51. I thought it was 1:49. I don't know what I was thinking there. 1:51. There we go. But 2 minutes 42. There must be some famous wall that I'm looking for here, which is the Uvala Marine. Marine? Oh, look at that little island town over there. That's fantastic. I love little island towns. There's a couple near me here. They're fantastic to visit. Just something about tiny islands with civilization on them, especially in the Mediterranean. Okay, we're halfway to whatever this wall is. We're really heading to a bay. I wonder if it's that bay over there, or this bay right in front of me, maybe. Little town below us with a little marina. Oh, there are people everywhere. We're still a minute away, so I'm thinking that's that bay right in front of us. Here-ish. Just to destroy our immersion by putting a mouse on the screen. It will just have to represent... Are they windmills up on the hill there? That's cool. Yep, so this must be the bay. I wonder where this wall is. Well, I don't see any famous wall of Ostraca built in 1497. Oh, here we go. We're turning. That's about right. Okay, so we're now 106. Too busy looking for the wall. We're heading down this valley, it seems. Reset our clock. We need to go for 326 to Blizna Gornja. A road runs straight from the bay, heading east past the tourist village of Grabastica. Follow it through the valley and towards the hills. On the northern hill bank, you should soon see the small village of Blizna Gornja surrounded by trees. So, we're meant to be 106. We're following probably one of these roads, maybe the one on the top of the hill there, I don't know. Or are these considered roads below me here? I guess so. Through the valley. Some village surrounded by trees in about 2 minutes. Well, that would probably put us over these hills. On the northern hill bank, so north to our left, small village surrounded by trees. Alright. So on this side of the mountain then, even though the direction is taking us to the south of the mountain. I sometimes wonder whether these directions are correct. The headings are always correct, and the timings are correct, so that always gets me there, but... Is that the village down there? Probably no, we're probably not quite there yet. I guess we are going over the hill, so perhaps we will be on the northern side to see this so-called alleged village of Blizna Gornja. I don't know how the Balkan languages deal with J's. Is it a Y like it is in a lot of languages, or is it a J like in English, a J? I'm gonna go for the W, Blizna Gornja, but I could be very wrong, and I apologize if I am. Where are you, little village in the trees? I mean, apparently coming up to it in 30 seconds. Must be this one over on the left here, between the road and the Not much of a village, not really surrounded by trees. I mean... There we go, we're already onto our next point according to the purple thing, and yes, according to our timing as well. So now we want 115. Heading over the hills here. There we go. Alright, reset our clock. Save our plane from plummeting. Come back in, there we go. So 115, road junction. From the tree line Bliznayona, look for a road running southeast parallel with the hillside. After a short distance, this road will reach a junction point and hand you off to another state road, D58, running south. Okay. Well, there is a road to my left here. We're meant to be going for 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Oh, we've got more windmills over here, over the Adriatic. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't it just beautiful? What an absolute pleasure this game is. Absolute pleasure. So, where's this road junction? One, catching up to something heading south. So, well, we're definitely going to hit this road in front of us between these hills, and they are definitely headed south. I'm still a little bit annoyed there wasn't really a village in amongst the trees. I guess it was that village. I guess it was. Right, don't know why I was gaining so much height there just by looking backwards. Didn't even touch the controller other than to press back. Alright, well, this would be where I would turn, except we're 40 seconds early. It must be a road junction over this hill. I might have picked the wrong road. The purple's still taking us this way. And there's still 30 seconds of flight time estimated till we get to this junction. So, there must be a junction over the hill here. Is there? Question mark? Possibly not really? I mean... Again, we're looking for a road that heads south, it said, but... Alright, well, it's the purple's changed, so now we want 106. I guess the junction was the hill. 106, reset. And we're heading to the airport now. So, oh my goodness. Zrakna Luka Split Airport. Head southwest over the hills, past the patches of dense forest, scattered across the peaks and crevices, and eventually you arrive at another runway where you can land. Zrakna Luka Split. Well, I can see it. I can see it already. That's it over there by the water. We'll come at it from the east, I guess. I don't know which way the wind's actually going, but... In fact, we probably should do it properly. Let's do it properly. We'll kind of fly over the runway and then left-hand turns. That's how you're supposed to do it. On these bush trips, I don't know if you can use the radio. I don't know whether that counts as help, so I don't want to risk it. Given that I want to get the achievement of not having to ask for help. I think it's only if you use the get on track, but dunno. Dunno. I don't want to risk trying the autopilot. Don't want to risk talking to ATC. Yeah, just never know what these people have done in their programming. Alright, let's start slowing down a bit and trying to lose some height. We are a bit high. I still haven't got the hang of this plane compared to the previous planes and the ones I use flying around, just looking around the world. Definitely lose some more speed. Go down to about 50%. We're still losing height. That's not going to show me where the runway is. Alright, that'll do. Look at that sunrise. It's beautiful. Right, well, let's just pull off all speed whatsoever. Start our turn onto this leg. Lose some height. Wait till we're parallel with the runway. About there. Good enough. Okay. Keep an eye on the runway till we're about 45 degrees. If we ever get into the white zone on the speed, I'm going to drop a flap. Yep, there we go. Maybe give a little bit more engine though. Another flap, a little bit less engine. For some reason we're gaining too much speed. Alright, it's about 45 degrees, although I've drifted slightly, so let's turn 90 degrees this way. A little bit more. Get our last flaps down. Let's get ready to turn to the runway. Height is good. Speed is good. Probably do this. See how we're doing in landing. We're coming in a bit. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, we good. Try to actually land on the runway instead of before the runway. Coming down at a good angle. Start our flare. Slowly, carefully, carefully. We're not stalling, we're landing on the runway. Alright, there we go. Slam on the brakes. And hope that that registers as a trip. Is it not? It is not. Why? Hooray, the game's bugged. Am I not on the runway properly yet? Let's go a little bit further into the runway. Was I supposed to land the other way or something? I've never had to get off the runways before to finish the trip, but maybe I'll have to try that. Definitely the right airport. Let's try stopping now. It's not registering. Fantastic. Don't we love it when things don't work? Alright, we'll try getting off the runway. Why is it not registering that I have landed? Gonna follow this taxiway and maybe face the other way on the runway? Question mark? Let's see if it wants to register now. Off the runway. Nope. I mean, the purple thing was still sort of taking me somewhere else. All right, well, we'll try facing the other way on the runway. And if that doesn't work, then we'll just follow the purple thing until it triggers. I'm guessing it didn't think I finished a leg somehow. I mean, I did turn off the direction because I could see where the airport was. Was I supposed to hit something else? It's a little bit annoying. Oh, there's a plane on the runway. We're gonna die. That's not registering. All right, we're gonna have to get back up in the air. See what that purple line wants me to do, and then land again, I guess, and hope that it actually registers. Or else that was 30 minutes down the drain, which has happened to me once before on the other bush trips, where it just wouldn't register. Although I think in the end, what I thought was the runway wasn't the runway. It was actually a taxiway, even though it looked much bigger than the actual runway. So anyway, that might have been the issue. Let's follow this purple line until it changes. Another chance to look at the beautiful sunrise and the Adriatic Sea and the town of, I suppose, Split, given this is the airport Split. I do know there's a Croatian town called Split. That's about all I know. So yeah, I don't know why it's taking me 90 degrees. That's not what the that's not what the leg was, but hey, let's see what happens. See if it disappears after a while. Not disappearing. Not disappearing. I wonder if there's some way of looking at this to see whether... No, because it's not going to do it because of the bush trip rules. So I can't get it to tell me how far it thinks I should be going. Point of interest, distance 5.3. Am I at the wrong airport? Wait, what? Is there another airport up here? I mean, it looked like the right airport. Did I just land at the wrong airport? Are there two airports? So yeah, so 4.6 nautical miles. But it was about the right time as well. It was only it was only 2 minutes from the previous point of interest. Would I have gotten to here in 2 minutes? I guess so. Possibly. I mean, is there an airport here? Is this an airport? I can't quite see because of the sun. How dare they, if there is an airport here, how dare they have airports so close? You're getting me all confused. This must be the city of Split. I'm not seeing... It's possible that's... Oh, there it is. That is, I think, the airport. And that does make more sense. No, that's not what I'm seeing on the... No, there's no airport there. That was definitely the right airport. Anyway, I'm going to see where we've got 2.4 nautical miles. I'm interested to see where it was meant, where this purple line's taken me. Probably taking me to the next section of Bush Trip. There is no airport here. 1.9 nautical miles. .2. This must just be the next leg of the bush trip. The next point of interest. I guess we're just going to have to try landing again and see if it wants to register. If not, I guess we're just going to have to do it again. Yeah, look, see, now it's taking me up northeast, so definitely not an airport, definitely the next leg. Don't know why it won't register that I've finished this leg. We shall try again. And I guess if it does it again, we just keep going, and maybe it's got a bug that it does try to do two at once or something. I think the game might have an update too, that it didn't update when I loaded, and I've only just thought now they actually had an update for Japan and points of interest in Japan, so let's go land again, see what happens. I'm definitely not going to do the back on track feature because I'm definitely at the right airport and something's just bugged out, I think. Yeah, I mean, it looked like I didn't thoroughly check that it was the same as the picture, but it is. It's definitely the right airport. I landed in the right spot. All right, we're just gonna come in quickly. Get this over with. Let's lose height and speed. Difficult to do both at the same time. May have actually mistimed this, as always. Do some wiggles. There we go, now we can put our flaps down. Get them all the way down. And try again. Bit fast, but we need to lose a bit of height, so hopefully the flaps don't rip off the wings. Should be fine. She's a tough bird.
500.
Why are you telling me that? I'm coming into land. The flaps are down. You shouldn't. Well, I guess it should let me know. It's just being nice. Okay, start flaring. Okay, actual landing, there we go. Start using the brakes. Cross our fingers that it wants to register at this time, and failure. Abject failure. Well, thank you, game. Thank you for making me have to do this again, but I will. I'll probably upload this video anyway because the trip was fine. It's just not registering. I'll have to do it again. I'll record it again. We'll see which one gets uploaded. So if you're hearing this, hi. If you're not hearing this, well, you know, maybe you're psychic and can hear it. So let's get out of here. Namaste, people. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.